this is Mr. Magic, and welcome back for some more Soulstone Survivors. Today, let's do a Frozen Warrior build. Jump in here. The Warrior is a little slow to get going. Just because his attack speed is so low. It's like you reach out and hit everybody once in a while. Let's grab that Relentless and hit everybody a little more often. The other thing we're going to do is work our way back into the corner. Just because the game goes a little faster, I'm hearing, if you work the corner. Everybody comes to you in a bigger way. So today we're going to be looking to apply lots of chill. So we want lots of attack speed, as always. Attack speed is always fantastic in games like these. Oh boy, let's see. Frostbolt does 162 and inflicts chill with a 1.7 cooldown. Glacier does 810, inflicting stun and chill. Let's start off with that. We will grab the Brutal Strikes. Critical strikes have 50% chance to apply the bleed debuff. Alright, then area of effect on our Glacier seems like the way to go. That is one dead elite at this point. We will grab... we'll grab the Smite for now, but probably get rid of it a little later. So that's lots of Shadow Rain going on. Let's see, we'll grab Magnetic. Then we'll get the Fateful Strikes. Put some Doom on our opponents. Doom is, in my opinion, I think it's a better Frozen Warhammer, definitely. I think Doom is a better debuff than either Poison or Burn, because while Doom ticks down, just like the others, new applications of Doom or new stacks of Doom refresh the timer on all of the stacks of Doom. So we will jump in here and grab a little more Magnetic. Still looking for Impending Doom. Get the Confusion as well. So it looks like we've got some Doom plus Chill going on. And there's our first Alexi popped up. We will grab Might for the time being. Probably replace it later. Stand here behind him. Oh, we'll get expansive, I think. Alright, then we want Touch of Ice. There we go, that's our first touch of ice, chill, or whatever it is, where there's a probability of applying the chill debuff just because we do our normal attack. Lots of poison on the ground. We will definitely grab the Bloodlust. That is always a good perk. Hypothermia, this is new. Every time you apply a stack of chill, 50% chance to apply fragility as well. Fragility is very good. And it's nice to see that the chill family, let's see, attack speed on heavy strike by 25%. It's nice to see that the chill family is getting the fragility perk where they didn't used to. Alright, let's go replace with passives. 10% more attack speed, or let's stack the 20% chill. Even though the 10% attack speed is very good, arguably maybe I should have gone with that. Damage increase on instants, heavy strike, and warhammer. I think I will go with expansive and just make all of my attacks more bigger. Alright, let's go up here and wow, look at that relentless 20% attack speed. That's great. Alright, anyways, let's get over here, back in this corner, and hit some boys. We will replace with passives, grab more attack speed, thank you much. We're going to attack very fast. Man, let's do 10% more damage, because I'm not really worried about dying. I mean, the Unbreakable is a really cool perk, but not too worried about dying on this one. Boy. We will grab the Merciless for 10% extra strike potency. Then we will passive power-ups and damage increase on heavy strike. So one of the things that I'm learning, and this game changes so fast, the devs update it almost every day. Another touch of ice, that should be our third touch of ice. I think that's, at least as of the last patch I was familiar with, that was 3 was all you could stack. But we'll see what they do. Another expansive. For a while anyway, your debuffs like poison, chill, doom, etc., you could only stack 3 of those things, and so you couldn't get, you could get like 60% chance to apply a debuff, but you couldn't get like 150% chance to apply a debuff. The other thing that, again, at least as far as I know, wow, a lot of guys with barrels. At least as far as I know, let's stack some burn. It's not going to negate the chill anyway. When you pick up a skill that is, when you pick up a modifier that's like 30% extra to Warhammer, or 30% extra to Frostbolt, or 30% extra to ice type attacks, well, that modifies all of the damage that you're doing. So like this damage increase on heavy strike, it modifies the whole heavy strike. So let's see, like my heavy strike right now is 113 damage, and then if I take this heavy strike it'll modify that whole 113, so 30% of 113, so it's like another 34. And so, but if it was just like 10% to all damage, then it will only modify the base value of like level 1 of my, of my heavy strike. So that's cool to know. So like this merciless is not as good as something that does 20% to frostbolt or 20% to to the warhammer. Subdue is such a good skill. I think we will replace might with subdue. Oh, I'm stuck. And there are so many movement debuffs on me and so many things on the screen. Let's grab the powerful strikes. Wow, Alexi went down fast. At least that's fast for me. Let's see. Yep. Glacier gets bigger. That's what I saw. The glacier is now 20% bigger than it used to be. And that will stack on every. It's kind of like the difference between if you're depositing $100 a week into your savings account, or if that is compounding over years. So the compound interest that you'll earn you'll earn interest on your interest, and that's how these move specific increases go. It's you're getting modifiers stacked on top of your modifiers, whereas the general buffs that are like all of your damage is 10% more. That really only affects the base damage value. So the long and short of that is if you get like 20% or 10% extra to Warhammer, 10% extra to Warhammer, so like another 20% to Glacier, 20% size to Glacier, 20% size. See, Glacier is huge now. Glacier can get just stupid big, super fast, because the buffs are buffing each other. You're compounding the effect. You're earning interest on your interest, and the Glacier's massive. Everything in there gets hit. Vicious Strikes is a great perk. Grab that. Could have gone for the magnetic, but who doesn't love the Vicious Strikes, right? Vicious Strikes is like crit Okra. You get a crit, and you get a crit, and everybody look under your seat. Oh, you won't get a crit. Everybody's going to get crit at some point. Even if you only get crit the first time I touch you, you're going to get crit. Lots of big yellow numbers on the screen. That's how you know that crit Okra is hard at work. More fateful strikes, please. Doom, da-doom, da-doom, doom, 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 doomity-doom. So it's kind of like Doom Okra and Crit Okra got together, and that's who this warrior would be. He would be the combination of Doom Okra and Crit Okra. Damage increase on area. Yeah, we'll do that. That's our Glacier spell. Now the Frozen Hammer is a really cool ability because it modifies its damage. Oh, I got knocked down by Alexa's attack there. It modifies its damage based on the number of stacks of chill you applied to the target. Area of effect, ice. So Glacier, Frozen Warhammer, and Frostbolt all get hit, or all get the area of effect modifier off of that epic pickup, which is super cool. And I got caught again. So getting kicked around a little bit here. Let's go find a heal. Let's see. Anyways, Frozen Warhammer gets stronger the more chill stacks you have on your target. I do not see. There's that Alexi down. I think my biggest obstacle with playing the warrior right now is just that he is so slow, and I can end up in situations where I end up with the movement debuff stacked on me because I wasn't moving fast enough to avoid the spiders. And then this slow, the warrior starts out slow and then gets slower and slower and slower because more and more slow debuffs are getting applied. And then you can't get out of the way of Alexi's attacks, and it's just sad times. But we picked up some heals, so we're all real happy now, and we're gonna grab that 10% relentless because who doesn't love to attack more faster? That's more good, definitely. This warrior, he goes chop, chop, chop with his hammer. You gotta love it. Damage increase, epic power, range that hits Glacier and Frostbolt. Yeah, let's grab it. Would have been nice if it had said damage increase to ice type attacks, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll be grateful for what we've got. Oh, look, it's Alexi. And Alexi already has 19 stacks of chill on him. And he is getting hit very hard. And we'll grab another expansive. Not sure how that particular attack followed us around the tree, but whatever. And that Alexi is dead. This is a good run for me. I think this might be my fastest run ever. We're a little over 13 and a half minutes. And damage increase on Frostbolt. And we've killed, I think that was 4 of the Alexis so far. That's good for me. I know there are guys doing it faster. But they probably don't have a wife and 6 kids and a full-time job, so I'm coming home and I'm feeling like, oh, alright, I'll get in 1 or 2 runs tonight, and so and I have fun. Critical chance on the Frostbolt. Got lots of boys out here. we're at the point that some skills are almost constantly proccing, which is fun. This is kind of what you want this to feel like. Just absolute mayhem. Lots of bad guys on the screen. Can't even really keep track of what all's going on, except that there are some red dots on the ground, and I don't want to stand in those because bad things happen when you do that. And we will snag the passives. We'll stack another spontaneous combustion. Don't have a ton of time to game, but I kind of feel like I want like the time that I do have, I give a good portion of it to this game right now, and at some point, like, the fascination of this one has to wear off just enough that I can get into Area of Effect on Glacier, that I can get into the Soulstone's RPG that they launched, because I like RPGs too. You know, I'm thinking that being an RPG, there will probably be more like committing to a particular skill set, and you know, like in this, your build is different every single time. You know, every single run is a little different. There's our last Alexi. 16 and a half minutes in. The warrior is so slow. But anyways, in this game, you know, every single run is different. Your build is different every time. You know, you can be a frost-based warrior in this run, and then the very next run, you're, you know, a bleed-based mage. And, you know, in the RPG, it'll be more like committing to a frost build, and probably a matter of finding, like, all new armor for frost build, and, you know, controlling when the skills go off in order to optimize DPS, stuff like that. Where with this, you know, it's so many objects on the screen. 17 and a half minutes fastest for me. Whereas with this, you know, it all goes off automatically. You know, your skills go off automatically. Yep, that was a new best run for me, 17:26. I dig it. All right, so let's go back to the main menu, and let's see if we should have enough stuff for the Sentinel and his Executioner of Souls. We will grab that right now. Jump over to the skill tree and see if there is anything left that I can do with my 7,000. Yeah, we'll grab this. There we go. And that's probably all of that for right now. I haven't fleshed out the skill tree. There's still stuff for me to buy and to get to do, but I'm getting there. Most of this is stuff to be bought with red soulstone, except for that. That's a honker. That's a wagon. And then I gotta get a little further into this skill tree. Yeah, I still got some stuff to unlock, but we'll get there. Alright. I don't know. This is Mr. Magic. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. You have a great night.